The newest high roller series in the poker world will find its first winner today. Welcome to the inaugural PokerGO Cup. Coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada, and the PokerGO studio. Come join us at the break desk. He is Brent Hanks. I am Jeff Platt. Thank you all so much for being here. Brent, the cup is on the line, baby.
Here we go, baby. The crusade for the cup begins today.
I like that. You might be asking, what is the PokerGO Cup? It's a fair question. So let us take a look at our series summary. 8 events over the next 9 days. We have 3 10Ks. We'll introduce a 15K price point, then 2 25Ks, and then a 50K. All of the events from inside the PokerGO studio. And Brent, if you win the series, not only do you win the cup, but
how about a little 50K sweetener on top? Bonus bucks, baby. Buckle up. It's Cadillac time. The cup begins now.
I like it. How about expected turnout for this series?
Very similar to what we saw for the U.S. Poker Open. I fully expect this place to be packed for the 10Ks, and I'm very curious about the little 15K price point in the middle.
That new price point in the mix. All right, we each picked 5 player squads going into the cup. We made these selections before event 1. Who will win the cup? Let's take a look at these teams presented by SuperDraft, the official fantasy partner of PokerGO. And Brent, I'll start, just if you don't mind. And you know I love one Sean Perry. The villain leads my squad, also going with Daniel Negreanu and the Stone Cold Killers in Ali Mshurovich, Jake Schindler, and Nick Schulman. Who you got, my friend?
I'm going to throw you some regs out here. How about Sammy Biscuit, Sam Soverel in there? We share Ali Mshurovich.
Yes, we do.
We share Daniel Negreanu.
Yes, we do.
I've got Foxen, chip leader today, and Phil Hellmuth. Where in the world is Phil Hellmuth? Another major series, another letdown. The guy just doesn't show up.
So you pick him for the U.S. Poker Open, right? Yeah. And then he doesn't show up for any events.
He's on record saying he's supposed to play the cup, Jeff. You know what? I'm not going to pick him again until the Poker Masters,
which is just the next major series that we have. All right, hopefully we do see Hellmuth. We do, by the way, have a final table to get to. So let's take a look at the leaderboard. It is presented by Zenny, and that leaderboard will find Alex Foxen's name on top. He has more than 2 million in chips. Sergi Reixach, Sean Perry, David Coleman right there, Jordan Cristos, and Kristina Holst round out our final table. Brent, what stands out to you when you look at this leaderboard?
Well, Foxen on top. Obviously, he's got all the chips. He's going to be applying a lot of pressure, able to get active early. Jordan Cristos is here, which means we'll probably be here for about 7 or 8 hours each hand. But it's exciting. This is a great final 6, great way to kick off the cup.
Do you sense any kind of dynamic perhaps playing out between Perry and Cristos? Cristos can rub some people the wrong way, and Perry not afraid to let people know his opinions.
We're going to hear anything and everything from Sean Perry. Doesn't matter who's at the table. He's coming after you not only with his chips and his cards, but he's going to unleash the verbal assault as well.
All right, our final 6 guaranteed $39,600. First place will take home $178,200. Are you ready to go? Are you ready?
Give me a moment, Jeff. Okay, hold on.
Give me a moment.
Hold on.
Oh, Ooh, a little nerd focus.
Oh, God, is that good?
Now you feel good.
Let's go.
All right, 6 players remain in the hunt for event number 1. More than $175K up top and that first cup title. Your final table coverage starts right now. The best players in the world converge upon Las Vegas, Nevada, as we introduce a brand new high roller series. This is the PokerGO Cup. Welcome to the PokerGO studio. It's final table coverage of event number 1. A $10,000 buy-in. 6 players remain in the hunt for this first ever PokerGO Cup title. Jeff Platt alongside Brent Hanks in the broadcast booth. And Brent, a new series with some old faces.
Familiar faces at that. And of course, front and center, our chip leader, Mr. Alex Foxen, doing all the work.
Taking a look at our tournament format presented by PokerCoaching.com. A $10,000 buy-in, 40-minute levels, a 125K starting stack. More than 8 million chips are in play for this one. There is a look at the back-to-back GPI Player of the Year, one Alex Foxen. And Brent, he has more than 2 million in chips, certainly a force to be reckoned with.
An absolute unit, physical presence. It's got some competition today. Yeah. Sergi Reixach, Sean Perry, Coleman, Cristos, and of course, Kristina Holst looking to move up this leaderboard, Jeff.
That look at our leaderboard is presented by Zenny. An absolutely stacked final table, a stacked final six. Here's a look at what they're playing for. Our final six guaranteed $39,600, about a 13K pay jump from 6th to 5th. Up top, more than 178K and pole position in the race for the cup. And look who just arrived, fashionably late.
Ollie, how do I buy more of myself here, dude?
One Sean Perry.
Yo, how do I buy more of
He
myself?
just came back from some vacation, Costa Rica.
What, you guys just booked me on ICM here?
That late arrival, probably planned.
That's brutal,
Absolutely.
man. That's brutal. No confident. I want
Blinds.
to prove the haters wrong.
15K, 30K.
You guys are too rich for me is the truth, to be honest. I couldn't afford it.
Our job made easier today by Sean Perry.
Commodus Perry, the villain in so many ways, although, Jeff, you and I, we actually really like
We
the
like
kid.
him. We love
Yeah.
having him at this feature table.
No headphones. Oh, okay. You got to talk, man.
Expect an interesting dynamic between him and Jordan Cristos to
You want
his
to talk about
right.
this today?
Sure. What do you want to talk about?
Where's my lucky passion fruit? Where is that? Did you bring any?
I do have some. Would you like one?
I definitely need one.
Okay. Yeah,
I
right
definitely.
here.
Paul, am I allowed to have a lucky passion fruit? I'm gonna eat
Expect
a
a lot of
lucky passion fruit.
defense
Is that okay?
being played today.
Yeah, it's
David
beautiful.
From the
Coleman.
big blind, always
Don't
getting a
give it
great
to them,
price.
because
Opening
then
with the
they're
ace-7,
going to,
Queen Jack 9,
realize
one
that.
spade.
There you go. So this is what got you here, right?
I mean, yeah, sure.
What, you just
One
eat
of,
it?
no, you have to cut it open and eat it with a spoon. It's like juice and seeds, basically. It's not like an apple or like a pear or something that you would like eat like that. It's like very like, it's different. You cut it open and eat it with a spoon. You'll see. It's nice. It's really good.
Heard of
Who's
lucky
got a spoon
underwear,
for me?
lucky socks, but this is a
You are
first
going to do a
for
massive
Dude, this
lucky
is-
You need a
passion
knife,
fruit.
too. Yeah. Plastic, yeah.
Yo, you know this is what's gonna make me win, right? I think
David
I'm just gonna leave
Coleman.
it next to me.
Online pro out of New Jersey.
That might be the trick. I'll eat it on break.
28-year-old David Coleman.
There you go.
Alex, you
Jeff,
buying
you
in with this or
mentioned
no?
not a
Is this gonna be
great
good luck
live
charm, the passion
resume,
fruit or no?
176,000
You don't need
career earnings. However, does
saying
all
it's
of
not
his
gonna be
work
lucky for you.
online, more than $3.7 million accumulated there.
Why are you
Our
hating,
tournament
man?
summary. 66 entries for the inaugural
I
PokerGO
try to
Cup
do something
event. Daniel
so
Negreanu
superstitious.
out on the bubble. The U.S. Poker Open champ David Peters
Not
securing that min
superstitious,
cash. He's on the
just-
board.
Just a little stitious.
Being superstitious.
Queens
is
for
good.
Christos.
Like I play hands when I know I'm gonna win, and it's all about
Cristos came in with a great mindset. He meditated this morning for 2 hours from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Certainly takes his time. We expect to see him use up the majority of the 30-second shot clock quite frequently.
85.
Goes 85K.
Comes from a different school of sizing.
like that's a
You'll see
small
a lot
sizing.
of min raises, and you heard Perry mention that. Cristos mixes it up here, a little less than 3x. Sometimes he'll
bad.
go as big as 4x. Unorthodox sort of player, very talented.
Alex Foxen with the king 10 of diamonds in the small blind.
Love this hand. Small blind, still getting an okay price. if he
Oh, you
decides
brought
to
me a
continue.
spoon?
And look at that. Nice pass. King 10 suited.
Perhaps sense something from Cristos, using a smaller sizing than is normal for him.
Yeah, and again, we say smaller sizing, it's
Right.
just under 3x, right? So you're a
Still
little
quite big.
bit hesitant to call out of the small blind. If it would have been more on the min raise size, 60,000, 65, getting a better price.
Perhaps same school of thought right here from Sergi Reixach, who folds in the big with the king 5. There is a pot for
Oh my God!
Jordan
Imagine how
Cristos.
good I'm gonna be playing. So what did you say? Does this is superfood?
Cristos, very active on Twitter.
I mean, it's just really good.
He talks the talk, and he's
There you
following it
go.
up
Yeah,
here.
but you told me this had yesterday.
Walking
you
the
were
walk,
talking about
making
how
a
it has
final
special
table in this
powers.
major.
This is what makes you get here.
Special. Oh, it's better than dragon fruit.
Oh my God, that's sour. Dude, this is definitely rotten. This is sour.
Yeah, it's
Dude, this is definitely magical. I swear to God.
A rotten,
Oh my God.
sour passion fruit.
That he
Dude, I feel the
continues to
magic
enjoy.
coming at me right now, as we speak.
Sixes for Perry.
oh, he's using some time bank to eat the passion fruit.
down.
Dude, I couldn't do that.
Well,
Oh,
Definitely
boy.
couldn't do that.
and just mucks it.
Folds the sixes,
Yeah,
going to
this
focus
hour.
on the passion for
Dude, this is magic.
Queen 10 for Reixach, blind versus blind. Reixach versus Coleman. We
a good
call him the
word for it.
Ibex out of Spain.
Wait, you know what? I'm gonna save my other half for later, when I'm in a pot. I'll eat the magic passion fruit.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I spilled on myself already on my nice outfit.
All right. Get it clean.
Coleman with the Queen 7 of hearts.
You feel
Nice
it
shirt.
now? You like it?
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know I wore it? You see guys like Alex? You see how he comes in shorts and a t-shirt and sandals? Because he's a good-looking motherfucker.
What'd you say?
Queen
I said I had to
10.
compensate. He's like,
Two
it's a
pair
good
for
shirt. I
Reixach,
said I
top pair
can't
for
show up
Coleman.
like you in sandals and swim trunks and just a t-shirt.
Swim
You're-
trunks?
I mean, those are board shorts, no?
No.
They look like board shorts, I guess. No, they're not. They're nice. Wow, you dressed up today. Look at
Yeah.
you flexing the muscles. You see, I have to cover up. I can't do that.
Muscles? I haven't lifted weights in
Dude,
32
you're
months.
huger now than I'd ever
Wow.
be in like 10 lifetimes of working out.
Meanwhile,
I don't know.
Coleman
You don't know
in
about that?
trouble
Maybe
with
like
top
6
pair
lifetimes.
blind on blind, Jeff. We'll get back to the board
Yeah,
shorts
but
in
you
just a moment.
Leads for the minimum.
You're probably on that actual magic shit. You're eating a lot of.
I would love
eating
to see what that would look like.
a lot of that star fruit. You've been eating a lot of star fruit, man.
A lot of star fruit.
Turn is the 4 diamonds.
I don't think I've ever had star fruit.
Dude, I saved half of it for later. It feels lucky.
Might steal it from you.
It gave me a soul.
I'll see how your hands end up.
Not a bad looking turn if you're either player.
Dude, why do you call me out, man? Why do you text me yesterday?
Pretty
saying,
brutal for Coleman.
Or this morning, like it's gonna be on. I guess I should go first.
Sergi's certainly
but
going to size it up,
sorry.
100,000 into
It'll be
150.
another parry that just does dirty. to
Very
you, man.
difficult
We'll
to even
see.
consider folding top pair.
You don't think so today? Dude, I told you.
Doesn't feel
To
like it.
concern
You have second
yourselves
place
with
winning
the
on.
shorter stacks
Like
at the
second place
table.
is your day.
Christos,
For
Holst.
sure. Dude, I'm giving you credit. You're
Every
getting
pot
second
is
right now. You
so
take it,
critical
obviously.
as you move up that pay scale.
You wouldn't take second place right now?
No.
No way. You guys are overconfident. Can I book you? You want to be booked at second place?
9 of clubs on the river.
A disaster card, really, for the mindsets of
No, I
both
can't do that
players
either.
here.
You
As
can't
we
do
can
that
see
either.
these whole
Yeah.
cards.
You're not
Queen
like
10,
Ali, huh?
can't stand it. Coleman,
By that you mean
can't
double.
stand it. Very likely
cheating. I don't know
just
which one you
bailed
mean.
out.
What's up?
You mean dumb or cheating?
The online player that is David Coleman. Reixach now
Oh, why, you
deciding
think something funny was
a
going on
blocker bet.
when he booked me in that bet?
I have
worth
no idea. I
considering.
wasn't there.
That's pretty insane. No, Ali's a stand-up guy, man.
Now Coleman, not an instant check back, Jeff. Maybe considering for the times he was unlucky to be up against 2 pair. Would we ever turn the Queen 7 into a bluff? He just shuts it down. There it is. Card
Reixach
saved the
shows
money.
down the winner, yeah.
You love the run out.
Negative.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Sergi.
Sergi
over there.
Reixach,
But
4th
that
all-time
seems like
on
the
the
run out you
Spain
were
money
gonna be able to
list.
win on.
You mentioned his nickname, the Ibex,
All about it.
in February.
No?
Recently
it's hard to
married.
Beat the flop 2 pair.
Won the 2019 EPT Barcelona
Sergi,
Super
look
High
at him.
Roller
He's
for
head
more
over
than
heels
$2
right now, man.
million.
He's so happy. He finally won a pot without getting hit by the deck for once in his life. He finally won a pot without getting hit by the deck. Well, you did get hit by that. You flopped 2 pair. But what's new? You know what I'm saying?
Foxen in the cutoff with ace-8 raises it up.
Expect a lot of this. Foxen is going to hit every hole, take advantage of every spot, apply pressure, knowing he's going to get so many folds. Nobody really looking to get out of line.
Kristina Holst, the shortest stack. She's the only one under $1 million, but still with about 23 bigs, as you see on the top of your screen. Top of the screen, what the players started with. Cristos folds ace-8 in the big blind.
And quickly.
Yeah.
Not even a consideration for calling, peeling, seeing 3.
Alex, this is the thing. We make a lot of final tables together.
It's true.
TV final tables, actually.
Yeah.
Foxen and Perry's history does date back to 2017.
But it's not really luck. It's a lot to do with
where
skill,
they both
obviously.
final tabled the 10K
You know what I
World
mean?
Poker Tour 5
You
Diamond World
back-to-back
Poker
years,
Classic.
was
meet.
#1 in the world. I want to be #1 in the world this year. It's like,
Yeah. Can't just be luck, can it?
it definitely can't be.
Foxen finished second in that event for more than $1.1 million. Perry finished in 4th.
You heard Perry mention he wants to be #1 in the world. He's currently #2 on the PokerGO Tour leaderboard behind Ali Umshurovich. Today he can pick up 178 points. Pull him a little bit closer, Jeff.
Man, I feel like people's actions at final tables are so much more fierce. Do you see the way she put that money in?
Perry looks down at a pretty one here in the form of the Jack-10 of spades.
Came in business.
He has 3 wins and 11 cashes on the 2021 PokerGO Tour, good for more than $2 million in earnings. Umshurovich has 6 wins to lead the way. Perry defends here. There's a 9-7-6 rainbow. Holst flops a pair and a backdoor flush draw.
Certainly
Perry the gutter.
interesting texture. You would suspect that the big blind would be favored in this particular moment. However, we can see that it is Kristina still out in front, bottom pair, backdoor flush draw. Love this pot control, check back.
Queen on the turn, now an open ender for Perry. 195K in the pot, as you see on the bottom right corner of your screen.
I think this is a layup spot for Perry where he should be betting with that sort of equity, looking to apply a ton of pressure with just jack high.
That's exactly what he does, firing 80,000.
And Kristina's in a really tough spot here, just bottom pair. Have to find hands that would be semi-bluffing. Obviously, Jack-10 is one of those. For calling here, depending on river texture, are we ready to call again once more on various rivers?
She does make the call here. River card. Oh, it is the 8. Perry rivers the straight.
Absolute nuts for Sean Perry.
355K in the pot. Holds with 520K behind.
And obviously for Kristina, this is one of your least favorite cards you'd want to see on this river. Completes a one-liner now to a straight. I think it's just going to be a pretty easy fold for her.
135.
The bet is 135,000.
What bluffs are we still ahead of? Certainly you can find a couple. King Jack would be one of those sorts of hands that may have taken this line. Everything gets there.
That is a very good fold.
Thank you.
Yes, it is. That's a very nice pot for Sean Perry.
Very good fold.
Ralph Perry's son.
Remember, I
You
only
wouldn't
play
know
with
it by being around them
absolute
both.
nuts.
Ralph,
What I
very
have there.
quiet, humble. Sean, exact opposite, according to his mother.
You believe that,
And
Alex? or
according
no?
to anybody who watched High Stakes
I think I
Poker.
do.
And according to anybody who's tuned in right now,
Seems believable.
Good sizing?
Perry will pass the $3 million mark in career
Coleman's
earnings with a third place finish or better.
So it's a good sizing if it was a bluff, right?
Yeah. And it was
Seems
great.
like perfect sizing.
All that matters.
Yeah, but I only played at nuts, so no bluff.
David Coleman has been involved early now, finds himself with 2 10s.
In the cutoff after Reixach opens with the ace-5 of spades.
3 brothers at home watching David Coleman. And his girlfriend, Esther, has been busy training to be a pilot,
Oh.
Jeff.
Man, you look good today, Sergi.
Thank you.
You look phenomenal, man. Those are some nice glasses. Jeez, and you got that smile, that fresh shaven. Oh my goodness,
Alright.
man. Are you gonna advertise the hotel you're building?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Queen 5-3.
Let me play the board.
Sergi's like, enough, please, Sean. Let me focus.
Man, it's time for another bite of my lucky fruit over here.
There it is.
You see, I play one pot, I won one pot.
10 seconds.
That's true.
100% success rate so far.
It's a good start. Me too.
That's because you had some of this.
You're right.
You make a lot of these TV final table things, huh?
Reixach with a
Last series.
very nice check. Concerned
No,
about
this is
what
the
is
third one
Coleman's
here.
flatting range
Yeah, that's a lot.
pre-flop.
The amount you've played.
Various
You've done very
pairs,
well.
which we can see includes tens.
Yeah, I mean, all right. Not.
Could be as good as
Yeah, I'm
king,
up a little
queen,
bit here.
queen,
Not
jack
bad.
suited.
Turn is the
Did you
9
play
of
the 50K?
spades.
How about this action
No,
card?
I just played the 25K.
Reixach turns
Did
the
you
flush
cash out
draw.
No.
So
Nope, I
you-
maxed it. I almost missed it. I was deep in the Venetian.
You max late reg at 25K? And you
Yeah.
don't play 50K?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's-
Dude, all the
Reixach
values early. You got to play with
can
with
certainly
Alex
bet
super
some of the
deep.
time.
He's a blaster.
While
You know what I'm
also,
saying? Like, how can you want to just come late
again,
when guys
checking,
like Alex
looking
and
to
I was-
call.
I was in the Venetian. This
You will
Venetian
take
tournament had
the
like
ladder.
1,000 up top. I got like 60th, and I busted like just in time.
Similar
to get here.
sort
like,
of
I got here like
situation,
Coleman beat.
flip side for Coleman
meant
here,
to lose
Jeff.
26K. Yeah, I was meant
Continue
to lose
to
26K.
control the pot.
Absolutely, Yeah.
Yeah.
We could consider
not saying
betting
no
small
after I
as a
bust
bit
that
of a
thing, like,
blocker bet
coming
on the
straight here.
turn
Straight
It was like the
in hopes
yeah,
of getting
it
to
was
showdown on the river. And he's
amazing
just going to
hands, amazing
very
spot,
content to let one
and
peel
then
off
knocked
here.
out the perfect
And
moment
then
to show up.
the
Yeah,
amazing
The
yeah,
card
yeah.
that peels off is
Yeah.
the 6
yeah,
of clubs.
I wasn't gonna fire the 50. If I cashed the
Coleman's 10's
25,
still
I would have
best.
played the 50, but that was the only way. Min cash, I'm in there.
Check.
Next time, do it in this one.
I'm hoping that
Given how this hand is played out,
Alex goes bust so I can start staking him. That's
Coleman
really what I'm
likely
hoping
feels
for.
his tens are good. He could consider going for a
He'd be
little
a
bit of
good horse.
value.
Oh,
For sure.
100%. He's too rich right now.
That's
He
the
wasn't.
world,
He
yeah.
won't let me, but
After Reixach has checked
might
all 3
let you
streets.
put him in the million.
nah.
Put him in the million.
I don't know about a million.
50% free roll. He'll be happy with that.
I don't
He'll be
there's
happy
not
with that.
scheduled.
I'll take it.
Yeah, there isn't one, is there?
What's up?
What's the biggest
90,000.
on the summer schedule? 250 or is it
Cyprus is
300?
a 250 coming up, and then after that, there's a 300K. here in
Reixach, so
Vegas.
talented. I have to
Like
imagine
during WSOP.
he
I feel
knows
like
right
there's a
where
big
he's at in this
WSOP one.
hand. What
Is it
sorts of
300?
hands would Coleman
No,
play
there's
like
one
this?
like on the schedule coming up.
Eights,
Oh, like the super high roller
tens,
roll.
maybe 2 jacks.
What about WSOP? Is there a 250 or is 100 the biggest?
10 seconds.
I don't know. I didn't check the WSOP schedule. I'm
Pretty sure
assuming
there's a
stuff.
250. Pretty sure there's a 250
Yeah,
and
that's what I thought
100.
too.
Nice
Yeah.
fold by
And the
Reixach.
250, 150, 25.
Might have heard the
Wow,
voice
I'm
of
such a genius. I timed it perfectly,
Tournament
right? You see,
director
that's
Paul
how it makes
Campbell.
someone a good player.
Blinds
Blinds,
going up.
up on my button.
20K, 40K, 40K big blind ante. To answer Alex Foxen's question, there
Next
is a
level,
250K at
Maybe-
this year's
maybe
World
we
Series of
help a little
Poker.
bit
There
with
is a
that, right?
$300,000
level,
event right
man.
before the series in the form of the Super High Roller Ball.
Boy, am I excited
How
to
did you
have that
make them
back.
take so long in that tiny pot?
How about this with the
Dude,
blinds on the wall behind?
That's
I
why
like
he
it.
was talking to
Love
me.
it.
It's all a mental
He was
game.
talking to me to make me.
So let's go. Let's hear this promotion about the hotel. I want to come visit. When
But
it's
in-
not open yet, right?
No, it's not open yet.
You said I can be one of your first guests.
Yeah, in Valladolid.
What's up?
It's like 1 hour from Tulum.
Dude, I'm in.
I will invite you.
Are you there?
Well,
I'm in.
if there's a casino there,
Beautiful.
the hotel will certainly invite Sean Perry.
Man, I'm folding because Alex staring me down. I try to wear the glasses so you don't intimidate me,
those-
but obviously it
Those
doesn't
are bad
work.
glasses.
Ace
They-
two
Dude,
super
obviously it
folds.
doesn't work, man. Holy.
Now it's 11 bigs behind.
That's
after
my
posting
reasoning
the
for wearing
small.
glasses today.
He has X-ray vision.
No, he texted me saying he's gonna
He flew
fuck
here.
on me in this turn. I'm dead. That's what he texted me. So I was like, oh my god, he's gonna be staring at me too. Every hand, I better cover up, hide my heartbeat, everything.
It's not gonna work.
Most of it.
Great.
Holst picks up that pot. Kristina Holst out of Palo Alto, California. Formerly worked for Google and Facebook, graduated from Columbia with a degree in computer science.
And a familiar face in our majors. Making 2 unofficial final tables, this being
You know, I
the
bought a
first
pizza song one
official
time in a
final
super high
table,
roll. I remember I
Jeff.
was on a cruise, and Alex completely shredded me. I don't even.
Who'd you have a piece of?
this year.
I don't know if I should say it, but it was like a huge pot. For like you guys were 1 and 2 in chips, and like played a pot like ace versus ace king.
Eights versus. Oh.
I don't want to say it loud.
See
but
another baby
it was
pair
like,
into
I
the
don't know,
muck. Folks
200,000 each
watching
when
at
I was
home,
in,
take
and I'm
notes.
like,
How do you
I was
navigate
19 on
a
vacation
final
or
table
something.
between 20 to
nines versus
50
ace
big blinds at most here?
I was on vacation with my family.
Small pairs
And I was like,
do
man,
not play well.
I'm gonna at least
Cost
get
you
second.
money.
You guys had all the chips, and you just put in all the money, man. You just like whatever, 4-bet shove this dude. And
This from the guy whose favorite
Win,
hand
obviously.
is deuces.
Ninth. Complete
Yeah.
sicko.
King, queen for
What?
Holst on the button.
See ya.
Dude, I was so mad, man. That's the day I realized that Alex is a true player. And then did he win it or no? You didn't even win that event.
I got second.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
Of course.
Miserable.
Of course. That's what I said. Second has your name all over it. You can't be miserable when you get second in a super high roller.
240? 240,000.
Reixach with ace-6. So you want to go with this one. He does not.
I think it's just a notch below the sort of hand he may consider getting it all in there with. Ace-9, ace-8, maybe on the cusp.
This hole started the hand with about 13 bigs, a little more.
Nice back-to-back pots for Kristina Holst, mother of one. And Jeff, you mentioned her past with Google and Facebook. How about this? She also plays cash games in the Bay Area with some of those former colleagues of Chamath and, of course, his best friend, Phil Hellmuth.
Yeah, the 15-time World Series
Probably
of
has a
Poker
pretty
bracelet
big
winner.
dent in it.
Cristos
Who's
has
marking
the
the cards?
ace-10 of clubs
Boy, I don't know if
with
that is
25 bigs.
It might be me. That's why I'm wearing these glasses.
That seems like a hand that he should be raising
Give me
with.
the superpowers.
Jeff, I don't have the old ICM chart in front of me.
I don't know if you'd be folding this much.
13K pay jump from 6th to 5th.
Dude, I'm just here to
90,000.
Final 6
play the
guaranteed
possum
almost
to get dealt the winning
$40,000.
hand.
To be honest, it's a little bit difficult to open these cards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hate the cards.
No, they're good though.
I don't like them.
Why are they good? I don't like them either.
What's up?
I don't like them either.
Because then I get to see what the garbage you guys are playing. Because if we had regular cards, we wouldn't get to see your whole card. You know what I'm
The
saying?
streaming is nice, but I'm saying that to open
Oh,
the
it's
cards.
tough. Yeah, for sure. You gonna have a poker table at your hotel? Your palace that you're opening or no?
Probably not.
It's like what, 300,
It's not-
300
You
rooms,
can't get the
right?
casino permits for the hotel yet?
No.
No, a poker table for the friends when they come. You know what I mean? Run a home game.
Private room? Oh, you gotta have that.
You got VIPs like me flying in. You know what I mean? You gotta have a poker table.
There's the look at a man who says he
You
hasn't
gotta have
lifted
one.
weights in
That's
2
true,
months.
that's
Players should look pretty good.
Back-to-back GPI Player of the Year.
I also haven't lifted weights in 2 months.
Yeah, well,
And I look
a
nothing
little
like
easier
that.
to tell with you than with Alex Foxen.
Look at
Congratulate
all the
Alex on
problems
his
we're
recent
causing now,
engagement
man.
to Kristen Bicknell. Superstar power poker couple.
I love you, man. I love you, Sergi.
I like playing with you too.
You do?
It's fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes.
Is Bill here? Bill. Mr. Klein. Damn, I wish he was. I really want to be at a final table with him, like televised. That is such humor.
Bill Klein, also great to have at a final table.
Nerd focus, oh my God.
We're enjoying some nerd focus right now as we speak. Smarter energy.
A think drink, if you will, Jeff.
Dude, man.
Quite tasty.
80,000.
It is delicious.
You do what?
How do we do it?
Have
of
chips
us.
all the time?
Always.
So hard to read
That
these
is
Guys,
cards.
they doubt you, they doubt me. Like, they just don't realize. We're always at the top.
Can't tell
Unbelievable.
what suit they are.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I see a red and I don't know if I'm
I think
suited or not.
Sergi has recognized that Cristos does not defend often from the big blind, and he's going to attack these buttons, Jeff.
Pick your PokerGO Cup fantasy team today on Super Draft. New users can boost their bankroll with a $50 deposit match when you sign up and use the code PokerGO. Go to dailyfantasypoker.com to get started. Super Draft, the official fantasy partner of PokerGO.
Who doesn't love playing daily fantasy poker?
Is Daz watching?
Should be.
He knows how to play poker well or no?
Yeah.
Also plays for a living or no?
No, neither of us really play for a living.
Oh, you don't even
But-
play, okay.
but he
I
plays-
mean, you
he-
could play for a living. You're very good, obviously. You probably
you.
do better elsewhere, I'm assuming, obviously. But what were you saying?
Yeah, he plays two yellow.
Well, does he play these high rollers ever?
No. Cash.
Oh, cash games. Would he admit that you're a better player than him or no?
I should hope so.
Wow. But even if
Not
you
a
weren't,
PLO, but a no limit.
but
sure.
if he's smart, even if you weren't a better player, he still would probably. Seems like the kind of guy that's sharp. He'd still admit that you're a better player. Like me, I think you're obviously the best player here at this table. But it's not saying much when I'm looking around.
Kristina thinking,
You know what I mean?
Not
hope
particularly interested
Look
in
at us.
resuming the conversation.
hoping her
I'm
16-month-old
here
doesn't
eating
end up to
Starfruit,
be
thinking
like,
it's my good luck charm.
Sean,
Superpowers. Or passion fruit. I forget which one, dude.
Passion fruit, yeah.
Passion fruit.
Starfruit's a good name for it, though, yeah.
Ali. Ali. Oh my God, he's pretending not to hear me.
King 10 of hearts for Cristos in the small blind. Kristina Holst familiar with Ali's feeling. Cristos folds. Perry looks down at the ace queen of hearts. Starting the hand, both with a little more than 40 banks.
10 seconds.
$380.
380,000.
now that
Carries
is
three bet.
sizing right
Yep.
there, yeah.
To 380,000. Almost goes 5x.
Tide is right, remember.
I know.
This is great. Perry does help to create such a lively atmosphere.
Sure
at
does.
these
You're not
final
going to have
tables.
a quiet table with everyone just with their heads down, taking so long on every decision. Perry keeps it lively.
$80,000.
66 entries in this inaugural PokerGO Cup event. 10 spots made the money. Daniel Negreanu eliminated in 11th. David Peters out in 10th. Sam Savero out in 9th. In 8th place, Brent, Steve Zolotow.
The Eagle, he's back.
And he's on the board. Vanessa Cade bubbled
feeling
our
it,
final table, out in 7th for $33,000. Perry in the small blind with the Jack-8 of diamonds. Foxen open with Queen 10.
Fun hand. It's getting an okay price from the small blind, but you just have to, again, be concerned about mixing it up with the chip leader when you have various short stacks at the table. Kristina has a fun one now to play a little defense, mix it up, facing a min raise. And when you're this short, Jeff, 16 bigs, the ultimate short stack, you are essentially just flipping a coin, hoping to connect with the flop, and you go with it.
Dude, that's some sour.
Didn't quite connect there, 8-7-5 rainbow.
It is hard to hit flops, by the way, Jeff.
As much as true.
Sort of texture where Foxen can consider down betting and just
Believe me.
winning so
You're really gonna pretend that
many
you don't
pots like this, uncontested.
65.
Foxen bet small.
Foxen would do this exact same thing if he had something like ace-queen. Same sizing, betting that texture, representing all the end-of-the-gun aces. Just going to slowly and surely accumulate throughout this final table, able to leverage off of those short stacks and attack.
And then he ignored me, so I went over there. I was like, dude, why are you ignoring me? I'm trying to give you some TV time because you never make it up here.
Nice. Too clever.
Too clever. I don't know how I feel about this star fruit, to be honest. That is sour.
Just because you folded a few hands in a row, or?
No, but I mean, every time I've won a pot, I've played, like every time I've entered a pot, I've won.
King queen for Cristos in the cutoff.
Like,
On.
All in.
And just rips it for 22 bigs. Perry with 7s on the button.
how much is it?
875.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'll break down one stack here.
Tough spot with 2 7s for Perry.
875.
For everything we continue to talk about, having these shorter stacks at the table. If you were to call and lose, decimated.
Still 2 players stacked behind him.
Time extension.
We'll use a time bank, giving him an additional 30 seconds to act. Folds
show
the
one.
7 of spades.
One of them.
No, not showing.
None? Dude, I'm gonna see in 30 minutes anyways. To be honest, I won't, but. You guys want to play where we just show hands every time or no?
For me, I don't mind.
Oh, Sergi says
You guys
cool.
okay? You guys want to do it? We just table
Fine by
hands?
me.
Foxen says cool.
Does anyone oppose?
Not gonna do it.
You don't want to do it?
Kristina says no.
You guys feel free.
Hey, sorry.
I mean, we're going to see it in 30 minutes. Just it makes it more chatty and fun because this way when someone bluffs someone, we could just give a reaction. You don't think it'll make it more exciting?
Feel free to do it if you want.
But you're not. You're saying you're not going to do it.
Correct.
She'll free roll you.
I don't blame her. Let everyone else do it.
Don't
She
have
can
to.
pick up the free
Well, truthfully,
information.
it's good for me because I know I'm not going to go back and look and see what hands people had, but I know some of you guys obviously are.
I'm guessing Cristos would have said no to that as well.
Does Sean strike you as the kind of guy that wouldn't want to go back and rewatch his final tables?
All right, I'm going to ask my mom to let me know.
I don't
what
believe him.
hands you
I
had
think
today.
he probably watches them 20 to 30 times each.
My mom's watching.
He'll go back and
That's why I
watch,
gotta
just
play
not
nice and good for her.
immediately.
She'll be mad if
I don't believe
incinerate
that
the
either.
money.
Sean Perry, one of the most vibrant personalities that we have in this game.
10 seconds.
Reminds me a lot of classic Mike the Mouth. So polarizing. People love him or hate him. That's exactly what you want as far as poker entertainment is concerned. Meanwhile, good enough here, Jeff. King 7 suited off the button.
Takes it down.
Dude, I got to look good, man. Especially with these studs at this table. What's up?
Look at our bio brought
elephant?
to you by GPI and the Hindenmoth of Kristina
The what
Holst.
parade?
Currently 6th in chips.
Kristina, fringe, ace-5 off, 15 bigs, not quite good enough to simply grip and rip. And expect a lot of this. Mentioned it earlier, he will hit the hole every time he has the opportunity. Anything reasonable? Button raise, max pressure.
Queen 7 off for Coleman.
Coleman just hovering around those oh so important 30 big blinds in his stack.
Call. Heads up.
9-7 deuce. Pair sevens for Coleman. The open-ended straight draw for Foxen.
Potentially an electric flop. Open-ender now for Foxen. He can unleash a little bit of fury. Semi-bluff continuation bet. Downsizing, a little bit smaller than what he opened with. And Coleman with this sort of holding, middle pair. You're not exactly looking to hit a home run. You're just trying to play a little small ball, defensive. Expect a call almost 100% of the time with this sort of hand.
There's that call. Turn brings another deuce.
Check.
Nothing changes, really, and it's up to Foxen here in this spot. If we believe we're up against a 9, which is unlikely to ever fold to a turn bet, potentially a 7, still again unlikely to get many folds. Do we decide to just take the equity to the face with our straight draw? There it is.
Let's check back. The river is a queen. Queens and 7s for Coleman. 380K in the pot.
Check.
You can see Coleman strictly defense here. Understands he's never folding to whatever Foxen decides to bet.
Check.
Foxen gives it up.
Wow.
A wise surrender.
You got there on the river.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so.
Dude, Alex definitely has the cojones to bet if he has anything worse than a 7, I promise you.
He probably checked behind Queen 10.
What's up?
Probably.
No, he didn't. He just probably had ace-9, truthfully.
I had 8 fucking high, man.
No way. That's what he thinks of you? Oh my God. Alex, sign me up, man. I'm just letting you know. I'm a fan. I'm a believer. You keep proving them wrong.
I think there are various
Day in, day out, you
stages
keep
of a
proving them
tournament where Foxen would absolutely try and bluff that
Sorry, I
river,
tried
but
to slow
here,
them down.
as the chip leader, doesn't want to punt away that money equity that he has tied up into essentially a guaranteed
Ray, you're a
top 3
believer now,
finish,
I think,
unless,
sure, right?
of course, coolers were to occur, Jeff.
We've spoken so
You
much
play
about
poker?
Perry's family connection to poker, mainly
Sometimes.
referring to
Better level
his
than
dad,
I
Ralph.
obviously do that.
But he mentioned his mom, Mary, watching, and her mom, Penny Levinson,
I
was a
agree,
high-stakes 7-card stud
you know what I
player
also
at the
am?
Mirage in the early 90s.
How about
So all
that?
kinds of family
I'm
ties
a-
for Sean Perry
what is
in
that?
the game of poker.
Anomaly or something? Or
Sean loves the game. He loves
The
to gamble.
word that was used was enigma.
Enigma. There you go.
Ace King for Cristos.
But you're an anomaly.
Jordan
as well.
Cristos loves Ace King.
I'm an outlier.
That is
Dude.
All in.
All in.
Man, you gave it away with the laugh, dude.
Yeah,
you gave it a shove
yeah,
on me. He's
it's
so
your-
sharp.
it's-
You can't
it's
do-
your- it's your
you can't
fucking-
laugh in the middle of the pot, man.
It's your fucking fault.
Dude, you can't laugh in the middle of a pot.
Yeah. I
The
know.
shark over here realizes that. That's the star fruit. I'm telling you, I see these brain powers the star fruit is sending. I swear. I'm a believer in the star fruit.
Good.
The second he laughed, I saw, I was like, oh, air that he had and you had, but then you're like, oh, I realize I'm going to capitalize on this opportunity. All in? It's easy for you to do it.
Your big macho.
Jordan Cristos finished second in event number 2 of the U.S. Poker Open. Losing out in the 10K PLO, heads up to Sam Saverl.
Nearly called his shot in that one, too, Jeff. Said he was going to win it outright.
85.
Cristos leads the newly created GPI Mid-Major Player of the Year race, also third in the overall GPI Player of the Year hunt.
Reixach, I think, considered
I think
attacking
so.
Foxen there, knowing he could 3-bet and get a lot of folds.
Alex, what happened to your chips?
Deep
man?
enough to also simply 3-bet fold
Got
himself.
2 pair. Have to get some back though.
As you've seen, Alex Foxen has been extremely active all throughout this final table.
Perry will not defend with the 9-7.
I had.
There's a short
Kaka.
stack lingering and Kristina Holst and her 15 bigs.
You know I want to be in there with you of all people.
I know.
Sean Perry finished second in event number 4 of the USPO, the 10K Big Bet Mix, despite really only knowing how to play Hold'em.
You're not stacking your chips all pretty. Dude, they didn't give us any chips to stack them all pretty and stuff.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
so-
Now,
don't
Ralph,
like how they did
his
that.
dad, is a tremendous mixed game
Viewership is
player,
way
so I
down.
think Sean may have been playing coy
That's all they come out.
Can
about
you use
his
either
skill
box, by
set
the way, or you have to use the
and
one on
some
the
of those other
I
games.
think I have to use this one.
Did someone even tell you? You just started using it.
I guess no one said anything, to be honest. I just have been using it. They're both in non-ideal spots. Doesn't matter.
King Queen for Cristos on the button.
A different sort of king-queen this time around. He's now up over 25 bigs. He's still going to go for it. Just moves it in. Max pressure
Come
off
on,
the button.
please.
Notice that Kristina only has 15 big blinds.
And Perry has the ace-9 of hearts.
This is pretty close for Perry. I just think that Cristos maybe has a few too many chips.
10 seconds.
I fold.
Got to be a frustrating fold for Perry.
Man, what were you done with my hand?
I love that hand.
So you would have called?
Cristos with more
Okay, I
than $3
guess the real
million.
question is, how
in
does that
career
hand
tournament
shape
Leads
up?
the fifth. Back to meditating for Cristos.
An artist
Oh,
and
he's
musician,
live,
poker
right?
player out of California.
5 hearts in the deck.
Dude.
9 hearts in the deck.
Five
Make
hearts.
Five,
You play
five,
short
five
deck,
hearts
man?
as a flush.
Your own version of short deck?
Either 5 or 9 hearts in the deck. I think we
Is
should
that
go
what's
with
trying to go on
13.
here? Man, I was so happy too. My first card I looked at was an ace. I was like, oh my God, I'm about to mean business. Alex, what have you done there with the ace-9 hearts?
I don't know, man. Tough spot.
I know. But I know you usually have an answer for everything.
I think Alex has an answer, just doesn't want to share that answer at this time.
Yeah, whenever you know what the answer is and you don't want to reveal it to your table mates, you always say,
I don't know, tough spot.
tough spot.
Tough
It's
spot.
a tough spot.
I gotta go ask my coach.
Oh. Who is this coach?
Wonder who he walks over to.
Ali.
Not a bad coach to have. If it's Ali Amshurovich. I'm not sure if Ali gets paid for this gig.
Call.
Kristina limping in here, going to give herself a chance to see 3.
Gonna run into a
About
good
to-
one.
Yeah, a little Dikembe on the way. No, no, no.
All in. All in.
Quick fold by Holst. Another pot for Foxen. I believe the word from
Wow,
Ali
I
was
punted. I
call.
blundered. Ali says I should have been in there.
Ali says call. Foxen sticking with the I don't know. Super Draft, the official fantasy partner of PokerGo. You've been setting your lineups for the PokerGo Cup?
Oh, you know what, Jeff? I mean, I can't get enough of it. Such a fun daily fantasy poker route with Super Draft. You know, you can always swap your players in and out up until the end of level 6. So if you want to take a look who the chip leader is, make sure you follow the live reporting on PokerGoNews.com. And you can swap your lineup in and out as that tournament progresses.
Don't forget to use that promo code PokerGO for that $50 deposit match when you sign up. Blind versus blind here. Foxen versus Reixach.
Do we have a break after this level?
After the next level.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, level
1
15.
17.
one
now
level,
we're gonna be odds now.
140.
I guess.
Foxen will raise. He goes 3.5x out of the small blind with at least the 7 of hearts in his hand. 10-9 off for Sergi here.
Call.
Notice the sizing from Foxen there, Jeff, 140,000.
He at least flops a pair. He had the 7-3 of hearts. So how about 2 pair for Alex Foxen?
Fortunately
Kind of a
for the
dream.
Ibex, Sergi Reixach does not connect. Unable to continue in this hand unless he decides to get out of line with some sort of bluff.
80,000.
Oh boy. He hasn't folded yet.
No, he has not.
Uh-oh.
Backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw.
A lot of like
Reixach does not like to go quietly into the night.
3.5.
Oh, wow.
That many.
5 of hearts on the turn. 2 pair and a flush draw for Foxen.
Reixach
20,
hoping to set up
13,
a bluff on later
but
streets by
mostly
floating here.
I like a lot like online. Some like I
See
probably
if
played like,
Foxen
I played the World Series every
sees through
summer
this and
since
allows
2010.
him
I played a lot of
All the
online.
events.
to continue
Like,
with
just like the
some sort of
1Ks,
bluff. I mean,
1500s,
look at
like-
Foxen's hand. He's absolutely smothered this texture. 2 pair, flush draw.
320.
I'm
320,000.
not sure what.
Reixach, to your point, seeing if the door was open there. It was not, as Foxen kept firing.
Pretty ambitious. Maybe not an ICM correct
Yeah,
decision
like
by
my average,
Reixach.
like big buy-in is like a 5K.
What's up, Frank?
Or like here.
Just hoping to play a little game with Foxen, and he continues to accumulate, Jeff.
Can Phil Hellmuth make it 7 heads-up victories in a row? He battles Nick Wright, the host of First Things First on FS1 in the next edition of High Stakes Duel. The action begins with round 1, Wednesday, July 28th, 8 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on PokerGo.
You think Sean Perry does a lot of talking? Wait till you tune in
Oh,
to
boy.
that heads-up duel
Oh, baby.
between Hellmuth and Nick Wright.
That will be peak entertainment.
My goodness.
Cannot wait for that. Ace-Jack for Cristos into the muck.
That's a thing? It's really good. Please, thanks.
Can I have one water?
Have you ever heard
That's
of
about 30 bigs.
espresso in the green tea?
You should try it. That's what gives them the superpowers.
Or was the passion fruit? No, I
Well,
didn't buy
everyone has their own superpowers.
it. Yeah.
But you see, if I was to order, I'd get a passion fruit iced tea.
Coleman gets the walk with the 10-7.
I'm so tired.
Got to know David Coleman a little bit earlier before play started.
You guys are boring
Big
me.
disc golf
I
player.
didn't sleep
Just
last
becoming
night.
more and more
Certainly is.
popular.
getting the outfit ready?
Because I was so excited for today.
Came out here for various live events happening in
How
Las
can I
Vegas
sign?
right now, and he
on
was
different outfits all night.
in love
Me?
with the PokerGo
I
Cup
wish.
because of the
Staring in the mirror.
$50K free roll. The champion gets the
Alex, like I said,
$50,000
man,
bonus
I can't
bucks.
just show up and look as good as you, or Sergi.
I understand.
Any of you. You know what I mean? I got to really put the effort in.
$50K in added prize money and the PokerGo Cup to our champion. Perry folds the force. You're the voice of tournament director Paul Campbell. Event number 2 going on right now. Another 10K no limit. 3 10K no limits to kick off this PokerGo Cup. Then we'll introduce a 15K price point. That's followed by 2 25Ks, then a 50K, a 100K main, all no limit hold'em events.
Vanessa Cade there in the background. She made a run last night at this final table. Made the unofficial final table, but Not quite the TV time, Jeff.
Finished in
Wow, we were
7
thinking we weren't even going to
for
make the
33K.
final 6 last night, and then we just hit it very quickly.
Yeah, that happened.
Christos
really
just
fast.
folds
And
the
now we're,
ace
like,
8,
super deep.
blind versus blind.
Not for long.
There's a short stack lingering in Holst. There
Is
is
it
a look at
30, 60 or
David
25,
Coleman.
50 after?
50, but still.
Won the WPT Online Poker Open last year. The screen name De, inspired by Der, one Tom Dwan. Kristina, not just the king of spades, but the king of diamonds as well, that she'll squeeze. And be happy to take a look at this monster off 12 bigs.
It's not really a better feeling when you look down at a premium when you are the ultimate short stack and you can just get it in. Just got to hope that you walk into something, hold up, and get back into this thing.
100,000.
She'll make it 100K.
Start with about 500.
Not gonna run into anything.
No, and I sort of wonder, raising off of 12 bigs, how strong does this hand look?
Can I double down?
You could double down with one of Kristina's cards, and you'd be in good shape with that 8-3 king.
Would love to see if Kristina would
happy
do
I
something
woke up
like
with that
that
hand,
with,
or
say, King
you wanted
10
me to have
or
something?
Ace 10. Just raise to 100.
I want to win the pot.
You wanted me in there?
Really
Said I
don't
wanted to
know.
win the pot.
Oh, you wanted to win the pot. So then you're happy with the result. I feel like that's pretty good off your stack size. Just take down the pot, and Nancy, you win like 25% of your stack or something like that.
Damn, you're sharp.
Wow, right? But she might have just had the aces.
Close. King Jack of spades for Coleman here. And the game has certainly shifted. We mentioned this point a lot just in the last couple years. When you do have a 12 big blind stack, it's not always just rip city or fold.
Yeah, you can find some bluffs pre-flop from time to time, and Coleman's going to walk right into it here. Commodus Sean Perry.
With ace queen in the small blind. Both started the hand, similar stacks. Perry will just call out of the small blind. And Kristina Holst looks down at the ace queen of hearts. And a beautiful spot.
All in.
All in. Have count, please.
Coleman has asked for a count.
Be 540.
Perry ready to snap it off if Coleman mucks.
I don't think that Coleman can really consider putting in 580,000 chips, which is essentially 14 big blinds.
Especially knowing Perry could have some traps there.
What do you think Perry's calling with out of the small blind? It's probably a pretty decent pair, or exactly what he has. Ace Jack, Ace Queen.
All in and call.
And here we go. Kristina Holst, the one all in and at risk with the ace queen of hearts up against Sean Perry's ace queen off.
Can we just chop this pot, or you wouldn't be happy?
I don't think it's up to me.
Oh boy.
Goes the flop.
Oh my God.
Jack
oh,
5-3.
We're even now. That's fair. After seeing the first
Backdoor
card of
flush
heart.
draws for both.
I would like a. Would you like a red card on the turn, or you just want a black?
It's the black. Chop it up.
That's me.
What did you have?
The king and the jack.
And you were tanking?
They were the same color. Plus, I got to maximize TV time.
It's honest.
That's true. Look good for the ladies.
Love that. David Coleman maximizing that
Got a lot of
TV
people
time.
watching
3
you
brothers
there.
at home watching.
Fair amount.
Girlfriend.
Parents.
My mom, yeah.
Did you graduate college? You dropped out,
I went to college.
and you finished.
Yeah.
What did your parents think about you
Cool
gambling
with
for a living?
Cool with it as long as I do well. But at first,
They didn't take it harshly. Did you quit a job or no?
yeah, I worked for a few months.
Doing what?
Bullshit. Pension stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. That sounds real boring and non-exciting.
You're not kidding.
Well, I should
So
talk
you
to him
quit
if
it to
I
play
ever
poker.
wanted a pension.
But were you I'm assuming you're already playing poker
Yeah.
when you were doing your pension.
Ace-6 of clubs for Perry.
What does the Fox say? 4-3 offsuit. Good enough to play a little defense here. Maybe considering once in a while just punishing Perry with a 4-high 3-bet.
He will defend.
Never folding, is he, Jeff? Not even
It
a
would pain him
consideration.
too greatly
Right. Yeah.
to fold really anything to Sean Perry pre. Queen Jack 6. Perry flops a pair. Backdoor flush in, straight draws. Nothing doing for Foxen.
Despite just having a pair of 6s, I think Perry could go either way. Broadway texture. Unlikely to be out of line on too many buttons. Favorable for him. Should be one and done. Is it always this hard to beat Foxen in a pot?
Certainly
got
going to make
4
you
high.
sweat it out a little bit.
What is he thinking about?
Good boy.
He hasn't done it yet.
Good boy.
Huge fold.
Oh no.
There's another.